Good work at Mike.
How new is that to you, and how much experience do you have at the middle linebacker position?
Well, playing Will all last year, I kind of got a little taste of both, just being in the meetings with everybody. So I knew all the terminology, knew everything. It's just a different place on the field, so a whole different world than the Will. So just getting with everybody, working with all the older guys, just getting the terminology down, getting all the different techniques down. So it's all coming naturally, and the more work at it I can do, so the better I'll be.
When did you find out that's probably where you'd be getting a lot of work at?
Just kind of throughout off season, just contemplating where everybody was, how the depth was, and just they told me just start looking at the playbook, looking at where I'll be, and just starting learning both worlds. So started learning Mike and learning Will as well, and then just started emphasis on Mike.
Dillon, Coach Jones has talked about you playing at a bigger weight. What does that feel like moving around out there, and how different do you think it'll be once you put the pads on too?
Right, just trying to put on weight with the strength program, Coach Lawson. They've all done a great job. We've been working in the weight room all off season, and that weight's going to come naturally. I'm not going to force myself to put on that kind of weight, but I've steadily been getting bigger and bigger, and it's been coming on naturally. So it's been feeling great. I've kept my speed, kept my agility, and moving around feels great.
How much weight have you added?
About 230, 235. So, I want to be around the 240 range coming to the spring game. So, it's just all about getting in the weight room, getting the right recovery, eating well, eating right. And, we have a great staff. We have everybody that can do that for us. So, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to let it come on naturally. So, I'm ready to be that big.
Even though you're not in pads, what do you think the biggest adjustments would be from moving from outside to the inside?
Just the mental part of it. Mike is kind of the quarterback of the defense. You got to be a more vocal leader. You have to set the front. You have to know everything. You have to know everybody, what they're doing, all the places. And so it's a more of a mental part. And it's almost the same physicality. It's both my linebacker in the SEC. So you got to be physical anywhere you're going to be. So I'll say the mental part of the game.
Having sat back and watched most of last year, what coaches always talk about mental reps. What did you learn just being a spectator more so than being on the field?
Right, it's all about mental reps. Whenever you're not in, even right now, whenever I'm with you or anybody's getting reps right now, you have to sit back, you got to get the call. All right, where am I going to line up? What's the formation? What's the personnel? All that kind of goes through your head and what you're going to line up, what you're going to do. So it's all about seeing your position and seeing what you're going to do in the play.
Coaches always describe you as a high football IQ guy. How do you feel like that prepares you to be able to be that guy on defense that makes sure everybody's lined up correctly?
Right, like I said, the Mike is going to be the quarterback of the defense, so you have to know what all the pieces do. You have to know where everybody's going to be. So it's a big part to know, have that high IQ to be not just on the field, but be a student of the game and be in the classroom, be studying the game. Turn off the TV and get in the playbook at night before you go to bed, just so it's on your mind throughout. And waking up in the morning, checking over some things that you had questions about. And it's all about just learning the game and getting with people to watch film and getting with your coaches to learn it.